This is Rahman from earprojector, and welcome to the machine. My name's Rahman, I'm in a band called earprojector, and welcome to the machine.
I don't care who you think you are, you got it wrong. I don't care what you're running to or running from. Let the horizon be your gun.
My role in earprojector is a singer and guitarist of the band, but I'm also the writer and producer of our albums, so I guess you might say I'm the Brian Wilson of the band. Mind Over the Machine is now the third earprojector album. When we did the first album, to be honest, as a producer, I had no idea what I was doing.
She writes love letters on the wall. She waits.
The second album, Haven't Popped Dirt, that was a very different album, not only in sound, but I started to feel a little bit more confident as a producer.
I wanna kill Cassie. She stole my dough. She took it all down, beers drinking, left him on the side of the road.
The writing process for Mind Over Machine all began with a really intense writing session through a particularly intense winter in Berlin. I went there with the specific purpose of writing the next album, and I set myself the task of writing a song every day for a month while I was there. And it was a very full-on period of creativity. It was exhilarating but also really challenging at times, just having to come up with that much material so consistently. And despite that though, it forced me to dig down a lot deeper than I had before as a songwriter.
Take your time, put your shoes on. Step aside, let the sun kiss your face. What do you care if you're lonely? There's so many other things you can taste.
Probably the biggest challenge during the writing process would be what I'd describe as the bipolar-like nature of me as a songwriter. It's probably best illustrated by the song What I Thought I Wanted to Find.
The rain against my window.
I wrote it one morning, it took me about an hour to write, and when I was finished I decided I hated it, and I got really suicidal, which is what happens when I write a bad song.
And suddenly I can see fire.
That's just the place I go to. I don't know if other songwriters relate to that, but I just had to get out of the house, and I walked around the streets of Berlin for hours just trying to lose this feeling. And then later that night I decided to have another listen to the demo and thought, I think I really like this song. And the more I listened to it, the more I liked it, until it's now one of my favourite songs, not on this album but on any of our albums. And I like the vulnerability of it, and I believe that's when songwriting's best, when you're truly vulnerable.
I don't need things that I used to need, or what I thought I wanted to find.
The concept of Mind Over Machine is really to do with the production of the album. I feel that as recording technology is advanced, so is the debate as to whether it's detrimental to the quality of music or its artistic integrity or whatever. To me, that's always been irrelevant. What's most important is not the buttons that are being pushed, but the spirit inside the human who's pushing the buttons. For the first time, I felt really confident to just ignore what other producers were doing and just go with what felt right with me. Sometimes it was a very organic approach with things played in completely live. Other times it was completely electronic in approach. There were just times when I felt a certain part needed to sound like it was played by a machine. So for me, this album's the ultimate human-machine hybrid. The album definitely turned out how I envisioned it. I'm more proud of it than anything we've ever done. For me, it's the ultimate realisation of everything I've ever wanted earprojector to be. I can't wait for everyone to hear it, and we can't wait to play it live for you too, and to get up on a stage and say welcome to the machine.